Monarch Media here with Old Dominion head football coach Bobby Water. Coach, fifth practice of the spring. Your thoughts on today's practice?
Really good tempo. We've got a lot of energy out here right now. The way the competition is, really noticing it, Eric, and when we're doing one-on-one drills, and it's wide receivers, DBs, running backs, linebackers, O-line, D-line, every rep is really important to them. And the point I made to them after practice, if we can keep repping at game speed like they're doing now, then when we get to the fall, they'll already have that expectation. And what I mean by that, if you're going 50, 75% in practice and then you try to go 100% in the game, it just doesn't work at the level you need it to. And right now they are practicing at a very high level. The Unity Council, our 12-member leadership group, is doing an excellent job, being very demanding of themselves and the players. So I love the progress we're making.
You talked about the one-on-ones. Last year, heading into the season, the cornerbacks, you wasn't sure who was going to play. This year, you know who was going to play, and now you're just finding out the backups.
Yeah, very excited with what Aaron Young and Brandon Addison did last year. The level those guys played at. We've got some competition going there because of the young guys we redshirted last year. Lawrence Holly, who's a redshirt freshman, is really making a good impression right now. Jamez Brickhouse, a true freshman. He's also competing right now when he's out there, which I love to see. So we've got a number of guys at that position that are playing really hard. And there's going to be good competition for playing time at that position. I feel like we're going to have a lot more depth at the spot this year.
Coach, thanks for your time.
You got it. Thank you. Have a great day, 12 Monarchs.
Monarch Media here with Old Dominion senior cornerback Aaron Young. Aaron, you're a senior, your last spring practice. Hard to believe?
Yeah, it's real hard to believe. It seemed like yesterday I was just coming in as a freshman. So, yeah, it's real hard to believe, but it's been a good ride.
Last year, you've started all 12 games. Your first 2 years, you played a little bit, but last year, you really put it together. Let's talk about putting it all together and starting all 12 games and what that was like for you.
It was a really good experience. I think I give it all to my coach Perry, man. We did a great job over the summer. We worked hard, watched a lot of film, got a lot of field work, and just did my job so I can get to where I went to.
Now you have that experience under your belt. What do you take from that year into the spring and getting ready for your senior season?
Just experience. It's all about experience. Just seeing different routes, seeing different combinations, seeing what offenses can do. So I got a lot of experience in those 12 games and even these few spring practices. So it's all about experience. Just conjuring all that experience to bring it into next season.
We've seen a lot of competition between the defensive backs and the wide receivers. A lot of fun you guys are having. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. Me and my other corner, Brandon Addison, we that's one of the things we told ourselves we was going to bring into the spring. Is just competition, just making sure everybody's working. And when it becomes fun, that's when everybody starts working harder and harder and harder. So just bringing that energy, that fun, that tenacity, and those competitions so that we can bring the best out of everybody.
You're the senior leader in that group. How do you bring the young guys along?
I try to lead by example. Coach has kind of designated those who wants to lead by speech and lead by voice. So I try to do my job and just lead by example.
Aaron, thanks for the time.
Appreciate it.